Hello, in this video I'm going to show you how to now copy the slides that you have edited into a new presentation so that you have master slides and the students cannot move around your images or any of the artwork. So what you're going to do is you're going to go right up here to File and you're going to go to New and we're going to open up a new presentation. So I'm going to close out these other tabs that I have here just to make it a little easier, because we're going to be going back and forth between the master and the templates. So over here, I'm going to rename this master. You can name it whatever you want. It's just a little bit easier for me as I'm working. So we do not need this first slide, so we're going to hit delete. So we are going to be working in the master slides. So you're going to go under View, Master over here. So it's View Master. So now all of these are templates that that you can use, but we are making our own templates. So you can go through and you can actually delete all this stuff so that these templates don't show up, or you can leave them there, and then we're just really adding our own templates or layouts anyway. So I'm just kind of cleaning these up so that they're all blank slides. It's up to you. You can leave them. I'm a little anal and I don't like seeing them. But if you don't want to spend the time doing this, it's a little bit tedious. It's fine if you leave them there. So I'm going to just get rid of them because I don't like them. All right, real quick. All right, you know what? Let's just leave those there. All right, so, okay, so now what you're going to do is you're going to go back and forth between your templates and your master slides. So I'm essentially copying all of my templates onto these masters. So in my template, I'm going to click in here inside the screen. You don't want this to light up orange. If that's lit up orange, it's going to copy all of this and it's not going to work. So you want to make sure you're clicked in here. So I'm going to go to Edit, Select All, and everything here is now selected. I'm going to go to Edit, Copy. I'm going to go to my master slides. I'm going to choose my first slide, and I'm just going to hit Control V. V is in Victor. And it's going to copy that first layout to my master slide. So now I want to rename this. I keep doing that. I want to rename this 1. And I'm going to do that so that I know this here is slide number 1. Now I'm going to go to slide number 2 right here. I'm going to click inside, go to Edit, Select All, Edit, Copy, go back to my masters, click on slide number 2, Control V, and it is going to copy everything from slide 2 into my master. So now I'm going to rename this number 2 just to keep nice and organized. Now I'm going back to my next one, slide number 3. I think you get it by now. Click on the inside, Edit, Select All, Edit, Copy, go to the master, click on your slide number 3, Control V as in Victor, rename this number 3. Okay, go to the master, going back, slide number 4, make sure you're clicked on slide number 4, make sure you click on the inside, Edit, Select All, Edit, Copy, go to the master, and Control V. Okay, so I think you get the idea. So you're going to do all of your slides into the master presentation. Now you are going to come over here into the view that your students are going to see. These are, right now there's no slides here. This column is empty because we deleted that blank slide. So we want to now add master slides over here so that students cannot move around the background. So when you click over here, this is the Add New Slide. When you click this little arrow here, you're going to see number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4. All of your slides will be here in the master slides. All of these are the ones that we did not delete the text off of. So if you didn't delete them, they will still be there, but you just don't need them because you renamed everything. So slide number 1, I'm inserting here, and I'm going to go slide number 2, slide number 3, slide number 4. And now everything here, this is what you're going to share with your students. They cannot move anything around. So as it is, they cannot type into it. On the instructions on their end, in their video instructions, I showed them how to insert a text box. But if you want them to have certain text boxes here, you can now add things that are editable and and movable. So if you want to add a text box, like maybe you want to give them the text box for their name, and you want to change the font color for them, you can do that right here. I'm going to make it white. And now when your students get their slideshow, when they click in here, they can type into these areas without adding their own text box. But like I said, the instructions on their end do show them how to add the text boxes because they're probably going to want to add text boxes in certain places. So now you have this, your portfolio all set up how you want it so students can't move things around. Now when you're ready to share this with your students, you're going to go up here, you're going to go to share, change to anyone with the link. Okay, and right now it's in viewer mode. You want to make sure you keep it in viewer only mode. The reason for this is you don't want them editing your copy of the digital portfolio. So anyone with a link can view. This way they cannot mess around with your link. So we're going to go to done. Okay, so now if you're ready to share this portfolio with your students, you're going to go to your Google Classroom or however you plan to share, whatever digital platform you're using. I'm going to go to my classroom here. I have a little sample class set up. And I'm going to click on Google Classroom. I'm going to go to, you could do it in the stream or in the classwork section. I'll do it in the classwork section. I'm going to create an assignment. And I'm going to name this your digital portfolio. And then I can write in the instructions anything I want. This is your digital portfolio for the year. And I'm just going to save time by not typing it in here. And you can give them any instructions that you would like. Then you just go to add, link. Okay, so you want to go to your master copy. We're going to go to share, copy link. Okay, I'm going to hit Control V, add link. Now it's going to say students can view the file. We want them to have their own copy. So we want to make sure we select make a copy for each student. Okay, that way they can edit their own personal copy. All right, so let's say though, for example, you are sharing this with students, but you're not sharing it through Google Classroom. Okay, so say you're emailing it to your students. You would give them the link and then have them make their own copy on their Google Drive. So if you are not, so then you just hit assign and your students now will each get their own copy. And when they open it up, it will automatically prompt them to save it to their Google Drive, and then they can edit and add things to it. Okay, and they cannot mess with yours. So whatever they type into it isn't going to affect your copy. So you just need to make sure you choose anyone with this link can view and not anyone can edit. That is very important. And then if they say to you that they can't edit the file, you need to make sure that they make a copy and save the copy to their own Google Drive.